Hi guys, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. So in this video I'm going to walk you through 5 mistakes new beginners make when it comes to curling, and I'm also going to teach you 5 curling techniques. So five mistakes to avoid, and five curling styles. So yeah, stick and stay, and I hope you do enjoy the video. The first mistake is not applying a heat protectant spray. So this is a heat protectant spray. If you need some, you can contact me. It's only 30 cedis, that's like less than $3. So you can contact me. Make sure you spray it uniformly through the hair. And then the second mistake is working with a damp hair. After applying your product, you make sure the hair is dry before you go in with your straightener or your curler. And then after the heat protectant spray, we are going to go in with our hair serum. So you pump just small amounts over more products will make the hair greasy and not move freely, right? So you want to use least amount of products, but you make sure every strand of the hair has a product on it. Okay, so then we apply our oil or hair serum, and then we comb the hair thoroughly. Now the first curling style is this. You can see the hair goes over the wind or the curler you are using, and then you tap. You see there's an opening. It has something that covers it, right? It has a cover. So we tap, drag it down, and then you can see my hand keeps on turning. It's not my hand that is turning, it's the wand or the curler I'm turning. So you turn it or you rotate it towards the wig stand or the wig or whatever you are using, and then you make sure it consumes to the very tip. One mistake to avoid is not curling the tip. The tip has to enter by all means possible. So watch closely. You make sure you go tap. You don't just open it that big. You open it small, just to consume the hair. And after everything has entered, you can rotate the curler, and it will take all the hair. Now look at how this hair comes out. After this, if you have a holding spray, it's not like if you have, but we are not using it because this is just a demonstration. You spray your holding spray. That's what is going to keep the curls, and then you are going to pin it down just like so. This is the first one. The second style is this. You can see the first one, the hair went over. Now the hair is going under the curler. You saw that, right? And then I'm going to use the same process. You tap, you open, you tap, open, you tap, open, and then you drag it down. Then you rotate the wand and rotate the hair towards you. I believe it makes sense, right? But then yeah, if you want tutorials on how to do this one-on-one, if you are still not getting the online tutorial and you want to learn one-on-one, I'm here for you. I'll teach you gladly, and I'll give you detailed tutorials one-on-one with a small token, so yeah. Now note the difference and the third mistake. I don't know the number of mistakes I've mentioned, but then the third mistake you want to avoid is not waiting for the hair to be hot. Like, you can't be in a hurry to anywhere, or else your wig or the curls will not last in the hair. You can't be in a hurry to anywhere, so you make sure the hair is very hot. So make sure you wear gloves because the hair can be very, very hot. Now I know the difference between these two. You can see the one on the left drops down, whilst the one on the right, the one we just finished, goes up. That's the difference. The one on the left is a bit together. If you curl all your hair like that, it becomes a bit together. But then the one on your right makes the hair voluminous, it makes the hair plenty, it makes the hair look bulky. So depending on the style you are going for, you can choose any of them. They are all good, they are all nice, but depending on the style you are going for, you can choose any of them. But then most hairstylists nowadays use the one on the right, the one we just finished with. And then the fourth mistake you want to avoid is taking plenty hair at a time. If you are a beginner, especially if you are a beginner, you want to take your hair at least like 2 lines at a time is fine. One line will be too small, but two lines at a time is fine. So I think this is two lines. You spray your heat with it and spray uniformly. You comb through the hair, then you apply your hair serum into your palm, like just so small amount, just one pump, and then you rub your palm together. You see the way I'm doing it, like you're creaming. You rub your palm together and you rub your palm on the hair. You make sure you pay attention to the tips. That's very, very important. You pay attention to the tip, and then you make sure the hair is uniformly what am I going to say? The hair is uniformly hair. The oil has entered everywhere. Like, just make sure the oil has entered everywhere. Basically that. And then this is the third style, right? This is basically most of a style for most beginners. They prefer to wrap the hair around the wind, and then when you do that, note what happens. You can see the tip doesn't really curl, so you still have to go in, tap tap, like I'm doing, to drag it down. You open small, drag it down, and then you can now wrap the hair around the curler, just like so. Personally, I don't like this because I feel it doesn't really curl well, and it doesn't keep the curls in the hair well. You can see it's not even that tight. When we unravel the curl, when we remove the curls, you see all that I'm talking about. We'll remove all of them, and I'll show you the differences between all of them. Now the fourth style we are going to do is, you are going to twist the hair like I'm doing, and this one comes out so beautiful. We are going to twist the hair like I'm doing, then we are just going to wrap it around the curler, any curler you have. Most people use wand. That one doesn't have a closure, it doesn't have something you open and close, but then this is so nice. And also, another mistake to avoid is know the size of the curler you are using. We have different sizes of curlers, and depending on the size of the curls you want, you choose the curler to go with it. And the shorter the hair, the smaller the curler you want to use, and then the longer the length of the hair, the bigger the curler you want to use. Now to the front, that's the last style we are doing, the last type of curling we are doing. That's at the front. This is the closure. You can see it has been cut into layers, and then we want to achieve that bang you see, like, you know, that bang you see big time people doing. Yeah, that's what we want to achieve. And so we are just going to, you can smell smoke. We are just going to spray our heat protectant spray and then our hair serum. It goes anytime heat is coming into contact with your hair, you make sure heat protectant spray has been sprayed. Anytime, no matter what you are doing. Now look at what I'm doing. I'm curling the hair away from the face, so it goes behind, right? You can see it's going behind the ear, or like close to the ear. It's going away from the face, and then you see how that one too turns out. You can see I didn't do any of the 4 styles I've shown you earlier. This is quite different, and then this is how it comes out. Now to achieve the bang, we are going to comb the hair all back and then just drag it forward. You see, very simple and very nice. You think it's a big deal, Biama, but it's no big deal. And then you have your bang. Now let's go ahead and unravel the curls we did at the back. This is nice. Like, this is really nice. But this hair is silky straight. It doesn't hold curls at all. So, well, this hair will go back to square zero. Cost 90. It will be 90. Cost 90 right now. So now the first one we did. Let's remove the pin, and then the mistake you want to avoid is going against the direction of the curls. It will ruin your curls, right? So make sure you go in the direction of the curls, the direction the curl is taking. And then this is the first one. Notice the difference. This is the first one. Then the second one, you can see the first one goes to your left, the second one comes to your right, and then the second one looks voluminous. When I tried changing the direction of the curls, you realize what happened. It was trying to spoil the curls. So the second one looks voluminous, whilst the first one looks like I don't want trouble. And then the third one looks like it didn't really curl well. You don't even see much curls inside. It looks some way. It looks not too nice, you see. The fourth one, my favorite. See how bouncy it looks. If you want bouncy curls, this is the style you should go for. When I try to separate the curls, see how it looks like. It's nothing like any of the three we've done now. See, this is what they used to do Hollywood waves and those nice styles you see. So yeah, this is really nice. So that is basically about curling. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Mwah.